My AI Live. We get together every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for My AI Live. We are helping you learn about social media. We're helping you become consistent. We're answering your questions. And here's the thing, we're doing it in community and in fun together, right? Because it's so much easier to go after your dreams when you're doing it together with somebody else. When you are a lone sheep, that's tough, right? That's like, okay, it's just me. There's nobody else around. But when everybody's doing it together, it makes it so much more fun. And we all learn from each other's questions. I love the questions that we've been getting because really, many times we're not thinking in that direction. And somebody asks a question, it's like, oh, yeah, yeah, that makes sense. And so we're doing all of that together. So today is Tuesday. First of all, let me show you. First of all, let's do this. If there's anybody brand new, please put a 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat if you're brand new. Put a 7 in the chat if you've been here before and you've learned something great. Put a 7 in the chat if you've been here before and you learned something great. So Cory, I thought you were new. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. Shannon in the house is brand new. You go, girl. I'm happy you're here. All right, no, Audrey's new too. Wow, we got a lot of new people. Yay, this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Okay, Catherine's new too. Wow, look at you. Look at all of you. This is fabulous. Okay. So, the emojis, right? The emojis are, yeah, absolutely. It's so great. And it's a great way to break up white space too. So, for those of you who are brand new, I'm going to show you where the replays are. Last week, we did a bunch of things on videos. And so those are all in the there, but we do a different demo. So I'll explain how this goes. We do a different type of demo every single day with a new idea, a new way to build, a new type of building. Sometimes it's posts, sometimes it's video, sometimes it's a reel, sometimes it's on Facebook, sometimes it's on Instagram, sometimes we talk about YouTube. You know, we talk about a lot of different things. If you come consistently every single day, Monday through Friday, you will become an expert in social media. Like, you will learn so much. And we've had some people had some incredible traction on here and just really totally change around their social media. So much so that we had a testimony last Thursday, I believe it was. It wasn't the last Thursday, everybody, where she had her social media had gone so explosive that she actually is speaking at her company event now. The company actually asked her to speak on stage about it. So this is what can happen for you guys too, but it takes being consistent and it takes being here every single day. So let's go ahead and get started. First, let me show you where your replay is going to be. We don't need this page. This is where your official corporate Nowsite group page is at. You're going to look for the official corporate Nowsite group. I will put this in the chat just to make it easy for you guys to find. You want to make sure that you do belong to this group. This is where you're going to find all your latest information, meetings that are going to happen, special events, specials that you can offer to people, things like that. So you want to make sure that you are here. If you're one of these 4 people, I see you guys over there on Facebook. You're one of those 4, come on over here. It's so much more fun live. You can come to nowsite.online. Nowsite.online, and you will be able to find us and then ask questions and all of that. Now, if you come over here to Facebook, over here to this page, this is me. If you don't know who I am, my name is Elizabeth Larson. I'm a personal and business transformation coach, teacher, trainer, author, speaker, professional network marketer. I started teaching social media and business building with websites and blogs and all of that back over 10 years ago. I started out on the stages of an essential oil company a long time ago, and all of my posts are made with the Nowsite system. So if you want to see what the AI can do, how it works, if you need just different ideas, you can come over to mine. Feel free to do any of these as a make it your own. That's where you do a screenshot and you throw it into the AI, and the AI gives you your own version of that post. So feel free to come on over here at any time. So now let's get started today. For our new people, this is where you're going to actually go to make your posts. It's now.site. Now.site is where you'll log in. And what we do is up here, we to become a social media star, which means you're self-confident, you're trustworthy, you come across as authentic and relatable. We're going to do 3 things each day. We post on social media, we comment on other people's posts, and we start a conversation. Now, when you're brand new, you may be like, I really haven't done a lot on social media. Everybody keeps telling me I need to build on there. I don't know what that means. And that's okay. The AI can help you whether you are just starting out or if you're a seasoned expert. It doesn't matter either way. You can have it all. All right. And it grows with you, which is one thing I love. So like Jennifer and I have been in this industry for quite a while. But some of you may just be starting, right? And if you are, that's great because the AI can help you as well. You can put as little or as up to 600 characters. I can't say as much information as you want because my nickname's War and Peace after Tolstoy. So let me tell you, I can put in a lot of information. It only gives me 600 characters, but still, you can put in quite a bit of information about the post that you want and give it a lot of different prompts. Or you could do the basic, write me a post about this. Very simple. Now, the cool thing about the AI is that it's always going to sound like you. When Deborah Smith down here, Deborah, will you flash us that winning smile? I love her smile. She's got the best smile on the planet. Like, I love her. It lights up my world. So when Deborah makes a post, it is going to be completely different than when I make the post, even if we have the same prompts. Now, this is why it does not sound, why we all don't sound alike using the AI. Because everybody, I can't tell you how many questions I get. Well, don't you all sound the same? Like, how do you post all the same stuff? It's truthfully, it's not, okay? Because of this little thing right down here with Train My AI. Now, when you first onboarded, it asked you some questions, but you can still go back in here and continue to put more information in to get it to sound even more like you. So you got your trained AI here. What information do you want to share about your family? Please share a few facts about your background, any upcoming events or anything. And you can change these periodically, add more things. This is a great way to be able to get the AI to understand who you are. So Coach Mike here, who doesn't have coach in front of his name, is a coach I've been working with for a long time. I raised him up, and he, when he puts all of his stuff in here, it's going to sound completely different than mine. We have different backgrounds, different things that are important to us, right? Even though we're both coaches, it's going to sound completely different because of this information. So if you come over here to think like me, you can add more different interests in. Now, why would you do that? Because it's going to pull from the way that people who are interested in these things thinks, and it gives the AI even more material to sound like you. See, the AI is never about sounding phony. It's about enhancing your authentic voice so your message is clearer to the world. Okay? It's about getting clarity to your message and getting that out in a way that's easily understood to others. So even if you struggle in your writing and you struggle in, oh gosh, I never know what to say and things like that, the AI is going to help you with that so you can get your voice out there. So you have these different interests. Now, why popular figures? There's a certain train of thought that each one of these people has. And when you list those as people that you resonate with, it helps the AI understand that this is the way you think as well, right? Because you're never going to put anybody in here that you disagree with, right? Like, I can't stand that person, so I'm going to put them in here. No, you're going to put in the people that you like, right? And so it's going to understand even more about you. Favorite books, movies, sports, things like that, you can put in here. If it ends up starting to use any of that stuff too much, just go ahead and click it out. Super simple to come in here. Now, the write like me. I kind of want to touch base on this today before we start on our posts and comments, because occasionally you may find that the AI goes a little rogue and you're like, what the heck just happened? This doesn't sound like me at all. So this happened to me once, okay? And it started using the slang that I would never say. And I was just like, oh boy, this doesn't sound like me. It was a simple fix. I came in here, I came over to writing style, and I just clicked it one more over to the right, one more towards formal, hit save, and boom, it sounded just like me again, okay? So it's gonna try new things as it's learning more about you, and then you just come in here and say what you do like, don't like, and things like that. And of course, the brand me, it actually writes your story. It gives you a personality analysis of what it is saying about you, what it believes about you. So you know that it's very much who you are. So if you read yours, and what's really fun is when you have team members that are all doing this, and you go in and you read somebody else's personality analysis, and you can tell it's completely different. Like you know the AI is really learning about you. All right. So we do those three things each day. We post on social media, we comment on other people's posts, and we start a conversation. Okay, those are the three things that we do this each day. Now, the other thing we do each day is we're going to give you some ideas of different types of posts to do on different days, so you never get stagnant or bored. Because one of the big mistakes people make is they're told this by their uplines, and their uplines mean well. Just go post on your social media. Just go post the product, post the product, post the product. Was anybody told that? Just go post the product, just go post the product, just go post the product. The problem is you do it once and you've got some friends on there. You may get some hits, which is fine. But if you continue to do it over and over again, people will get bored with that post. They won't interact with it. Facebook, Instagram, any of them will see that people have no interest in what you're saying, and you'll kill your algorithm. And then nobody's seeing your post, and you're like, well, why is nobody reacting? And so then you ask your other team members, hey, can you click on my post and say something on my post so that it looks like people are interested? Let's do all that for each other. But the only problem is only they are seeing more of your posts then. They already bought the product. They're already signed up. It doesn't do us any good for them to see the post, right? So what we want to do is organically increase our algorithm so more and more people see our posts and more people follow us, okay? So that's what we do here each day. We show you how to give a lot of value, get your message out there, different types of posts that create and hit different types of personalities and different people. And then when you do make that post about your product or your offer or your business, everybody sees it. And then you have more opportunity to actually have somebody engage with you. All right. So let's talk about more posts. Are more posts better? I will answer that real quick. Making a post and not interacting with it, and making another post and not interacting with it, and making another post and not interacting it will actually hurt your algorithm even more. Okay. If you can do 3 posts a day and keep up with the comments and create conversations on all the posts, that's great. But doing one post where you actually keep up with the conversations and the comments in there is actually better than doing 3 posts and not doing any of that at all. So, and we'll go through this because Danielle had a question yesterday about comments, and we're going to go and talk about comments today as soon as we do our posts. But let's do our posts real quick. What works on Tuesdays? Lots of different types of posts that we could do on Tuesdays, but some of the ones that tend to work really well are transformation posts. So Transformation Tuesday, Thankful Tuesday, and the inevitable Taco Tuesday. So yeah, Mike's like, yeah, tacos, because I love tacos too, like one of my favorite things. And food posts work great to start conversations. So if you're in the health and wellness business, one great way to start conversations around health is how to make a healthy taco. What recipes do you have for healthy tacos? Is there a way to make a healthy taco? All of a sudden, you've got a conversation started, right? And people will chime in because people like tacos. Transformation. So I'm going to show you a couple of different types of posts that you could do for transformation. And Jenny's not here today, so I'll grab my thing. So some transformation posts, I did a video on this transformation where we did lives last week, but this one could be Throwback Thursday, Thankful Thursday, or Transformation Tuesday could be this. Your before and after, your story. Now, it doesn't have to be just weight loss, okay? Weight loss is a big one, but sometimes your story is, I didn't believe in myself, the self-hatred that we had, or the disbelief that we had any worth or value, and how we started overcoming that. Jennifer has a powerful story. Mike has a powerful story. So many people here have a powerful story. And it's through our stories that we actually connect with other people and build that tribe where our product users and customers and business builders will come from. So this one right here that I did, look how far I've come. There was a time when I felt so deeply unhappy and completely lost in trying to please everyone around me. It seemed like I could never make anyone happy, including myself. Those days were tough. Now, this is a very great post for transformation, and then you go back and forth on your comments. Here's another one, Dare to Dream Big. This is going after your dreams, starting off before and after. Those work really well as well. Mike, you did a taco one back, didn't you? I think you did. Let me go back and look and see if I can find. There. All right. So there's a taco one, beautiful taco food, things like that. Now, when you're first starting out, I'm going to be honest with you. You may not get a lot of comments when you first start out. You may have to ask more questions. You may have to do some short text-only posts that ask some questions. So let me show you that one as well, a way to actually get questions in, because questions start comments, comments back and forth start conversations. Those conversations can go over to Facebook or over to Messenger, or over to WhatsApp, and then eventually to a Zoom or a phone call. Now, you think you have to have a ton of people following you. You actually don't. Alex Hormozi, everybody know Alex Hormozi? Huge, huge podcaster. Just had on a woman recently. He only had 5,000 followers and makes over $1 million a year. It's not about having a ton of people. It's about having the right tribe of people that love you. Okay? All right. So let's go find our tribe. So we are going to go share our screen. Couple of different types of posts that you can do. If you have your photo already that you want to use for today, you could do a selfie AI or a caption my image. You do load the picture into the AI, you tell it what you want, and it gives you, it actually looks at the picture, and it gives you something for that post. Now, if you don't have a picture, or if you're like me, honestly, many times I have a lot of different pictures I could use, but I haven't decided which picture I want to use yet, because I like to play with this like art. And I know this is going to sound a little strange at first, so bear with me, okay? I don't just stick something in the AI and just say that's it. I like to play with it back and forth with the AI to see what I can create, right? Because it's a lot of fun. I enjoy this. I actually really use this program and I love it. It's a fun. And it does great for me. Like I already knew social media before using the AI. The AI just makes it that much easier. But if you don't know social media at all, the AI's got you as well. So you can come over here to caption and suggested image. This is when the AI is going to give you the post and the image, both. So some of those would be like this, where it gives you the picture of the taco, or like this, where it gives you, let's see, where's one of my things? Okay, it gave me this one. So that was one of the suggested images from AI. This one right here was the suggested image, and I ended up putting the words on it through the AI. So you can actually do some fun stuff like that as well. And I do want to make sure to talk about that one right here. Okay, So another type of post, the long post and suggested image is basically the same thing as caption in my suggested image, just longer. If you are a War and Peace like me, you'll love this. Now, people get scared of long posts. They're like, Elizabeth, nobody reads long posts. I get my best traction on long posts and on videos. Those are the two things, long posts and videos. And the reason for the long posts is because there's a lot of value. There's a lot of connection with telling my story. And the people who are meant to see it, they see it. And the people who need it are the ones who respond. And then I have great conversations out of it. I am not interested in having something, like, oh, 20,000 people saw it. Okay, great. If I don't get any real conversations and anybody joining something of mine, my community, my mindset program, my network marketing business, buy my product or something like that, then I could have a ton of people see something. But really what I'm interested in is the tribe that I'm building and the people that I can actually help. So one other thing I want to cover real quick for everybody who's brand new, there's 2 other posts that I want you to think about using at first, okay? Besides the caption and suggested image, this one right here, short text only posts. This is a great way of quickly starting conversations and starting to build your algorithm. The reason for it is, it's like these things right here. I'm in New Orleans. What local food should I try? I love discovering new food. What's your must eat here? Or it can be something like, for the guys, hey ladies, what can we do to help show you that we love you and get you to understand that we love you? Okay. That works really well. One woman had 700 comments for one that she said, and this was the one she actually used. She said, hey guys, what can us ladies do to show you more respect? Holy goodness, 700 comments, tons of conversations. And you're going to be like, okay, Elizabeth, she got 700 comments and back and forth, but how on earth do you start that into a conversation? As people get to know you and you start making comments back and forth, it's easy to take some of those conversations over into Messenger. You're just having back and forth conversations. You're looking at their profile. Hey, I see that you are in such and such a place. So let me find somebody. Let's go over to Ralph. Okay, let's see. I see you used to work for Aflac. You were a supervisor at the school district. Oh, a friend of mine used to do that. I see that you live in Georgia. I have a friend that lives in Georgia. How long have you been there? It's very easy to actually transfer that conversation over, but what you want to do first before anything is really look and make sure that's somebody you would want to have a conversation with anyways. Do they seem like they have some of the same values as you? Do they seem like they have some of the same things as you, beliefs and stuff like that? If you don't see anything that resonates on their page at all, and then that's not the person to probably have the conversation with, right? Because you're building a tribe of people that you can actually help. So short text only posts. Last one I want to make sure that all of our brand new people are aware of. Truth is, sometimes you have no clue what you want to post. Anybody ever been there? You woke up and you're like, I don't even feel good today. I don't want to do anything, right? I get it. So with that, on those days where it's Saturday and Sunday and there's no My AI Live to give you any ideas, or you're like, oh, I don't know what I want to post. Okay, Elizabeth, that sounds good, but I don't know what I want to post. You can very quickly and easily hit the surprise me button. The surprise me button, you're not giving any direction to the AI, and it's going to give you a great post. Now, remember, Audrey, if you hit that button and I hit that button, we're going to get 2 different posts. So don't worry about us sounding alike, okay? All right, ready to hit the next level? Let's talk personal development. Nothing fires me up like diving into a good book or transforming mindsets. Whether it's rewiring the brain or mastering self-love, there's always room to grow. What's something you love that lights you up? Share in the comments. Now, here's the thing. Mike, does that sound just like me? Yeah. Yeah. Anybody who knows me knows this is everything. My main study is neuroscience and rewiring the brain. It's something I'm a geek. I do this for fun. Not kidding. It's not, you don't have to force me to study. I go curl up with a book somewhere and I'm learning all the time. Just that's who I am. So this is great, right? I love this. Now, if you like it and you just want it to be have a little more oomph, you can come down here to the AI. You can make it longer. You can make it shorter. I don't think I've ever made it shorter. I can make it longer. I could change the tone. I could say, add in more of my story. More of my story. Okay. Regenerate. When it regenerates, it's going to stay in the same vein. And this is why I mean, like, I have a ton of photos I could use, but a lot of times I don't know which photo I want to use because I want to see what the AI is going to give me first, right? I play with it like it's art. So ever since I picked up my first personal development book, a whole new world opened up for me. From rewiring my brain to mastering self-love, I have found immense joy and growth in transforming mindsets. Ready to hit the next level? Let's talk personal development. Nothing fires me up like diving into a captivating read or seeing someone else flourish through change. What's something you love that lights you up? Share in the comments below. Instead of doing what's something you light up, I would probably ask there, what's a good book you recommend? I'm looking for new ones to read. Why would I say that? Everybody loves to help, right? Nobody wants to be told what to do and everybody loves to help. So a great way to start conversations, what book do you recommend? This is the book I'm reading right now. What books do you think would be my next read? That's another one as well. So if you're not a book person, could be a lot of different things. Sports, working out, food. Hey, I just made these tacos. What's the next taco recipe you think I should try? Lots of different ways of doing this, okay? So let's go ahead and make a post. For our new people, let me show you real quick one other thing. When you go to make your post, either on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, or any of these others, you do not have to connect your social media to the Nowsite platform. All you have to do is be logged into your social media, like I'm already logged into Facebook, right? So if I click this Get Started button, the image is going to download. I'm going to go over to Facebook. Show me. It's already copied to my clipboard, so all I have to do is paste. I'm going to grab the photo that it gave me, or I can use a photo that I love, like maybe I'll use a different photo instead. So I'll just use this one for right now. All right. So taking time for yourself isn't feel a luxury. It's an absolute essential. What are you doing to take care of yourself? I could use whatever photo I want and then just hit next. Now, here's what I want you to remember. Your post is essentially about starting conversations. So we always set the intention first before we go to make the post. What do I want the outcome of this post to be? We're not posting just to post, okay? What's the outcome I want? I want more conversations. And today I want conversations that are going to lead to my business, lead to signing somebody up for my business, or signing somebody up into coaching, or signing somebody up into my mindset work, or signing somebody up into something, right? So the post I'm going to make is going to be geared towards those things that will start conversations in those areas so I can do the comments. So I'm going to put 5 minutes up on the thing so everybody can start their post. I'm also going to show Danielle how to make her comments on a post once you start getting somewhere. So for those of you who already know the comment things, you're all good. If you're brand new, you can watch this as well, or you can make your post. We usually put 5 minutes up, and then we showcase the posts that are made afterwards. So everybody goes and makes a post in the 5 minutes. We come back, we showcase some of those posts so everybody gets ideas of how everybody else did that. So if you want to showcase your post today, put it in the chat. And yep, you do different ones all the time. I love your posts. By the way, if you friend me on Facebook, I will see you in my news feed, and then I can actually give you some tips and make some comments on your posts as well. So make sure you friend me. Okay, let me go share my screen again because I want to show Danielle how to do this. All right. So first, Danielle, what's your last name? I want to go over to your page.
La Riviere.
Oh my goodness. Can you spell that for me? Oh, is that this? Is that you
Yeah,
right there?
that's the one.
Okay. Is this you?
Yes, it is.
That's a gorgeous photo.
Oh, thanks.
Look how pretty that is. That's a beautiful photo.
Yeah, I need to change it. That was several years ago.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. So let's go find one that has more. Okay. All right. From teenage struggles to self-discovery, join me on an inspiring journey through my turbulent teenage years and how meeting an incredible person in my late 20s made me realize I am the best Danielle there will ever be. Celebrate yourself and become the best version of you. Watch now. Okay, so video works really well, and stories of transformation are huge because people are always out there looking for answers. When they're on Facebook scrolling or the Instagram scrolling the news feed, many times they're trying to not only get the dopamine hit, from the, oh, that's great, but also they're trying to pacify a feeling within themselves of, oh, I just want to feel better. I'm just trying to decompress. I'm trying to think about whatever. And these things work really, really well. So she's got 15 comments on here. What we're going to do for these comments now, first of all, you're going to go to all comments. Now, for every one of these, you notice that these people are not doing great at starting conversations because just sending an emoji, it's kind of tough to start a conversation with. If I give you a little picture of a heart, how do you respond? But if I say, hey, that was amazing. What was the pivotal point of your transformation or whatever it was because I watched the video, then I can start a real conversation with Danielle. But you still comment on these ones. Why? Because each time you comment on one of these, it kicks it back up into the algorithm. It kicks it back up into the news feed. So more and more people will see it because it sees it as an active post, right? So you're going to comment on this and you'll like it, love it, whatever. You'll reply and you'll say, hey, thanks so much for your support. And then I would ask a question. Hey, what was the thing that you thought hit you the most? Like, what was the thing that was most transformative for you? What was the thing? Have you had a similar story? Like some sort of question back to the person. Why? Why do we ask the question?
Okay.
Because if I ask a question back, there's a good chance she'll respond again. Then I've got a conversation going. Also, the algorithm sees more activity, which means Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of them, they want to keep you on their platform for as long as possible. They will show the posts that have the most interactions. If you start getting interactions on your post, it says, oh, people like this. Let me show this to more people. And as you get more posts on that, more and more on that, oh, people like this. Let me show this to more people. And with that, what ends up happening is your algorithm goes up where your posts are being seen by more and more people because it sees you as being active and it sees people as being interested in what you are saying. So that's why we do the back and forth. Don't leave something unsaid. And here's the cool thing. Even if you have a post from a week ago, like sometimes I get so busy, I need to hire a social media person to help me because I have too many social media people to talk to now. I'm not kidding. Like that's how all this stuff works. It's like, I need to hire somebody to like make my comments for me. But that's how all this works, right? You start getting more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Even if you have a post from a week ago or something where you're like, oh, I missed comments, go back. And I've done this. Go back and start making the comments now. It will kick it back up again and it will keep going and keep going. Ray Higdon does this. If any of you follow Ray Higdon, he'll make a comment on a post from 2 or 3 years ago. And suddenly you're seeing this post and you realize this post is like 3 years ago. Why is this back in the newsfeed? That's why. Because if you make a post on it, it keeps going back up.
So is it the AI that's replying or it's me? I'm putting my own
So
comment?
it's up to you. If you're not great at commenting, we have the solution for you. you can come over here. So if I come over to yours, where are you?
Right there.
Let me go over here. Thank you so very much. Wonderful to hear your thoughts and reflection. Bless you, baby. You are beautiful, Danielle. Grateful. Okay. I can copy this. I can come into Nowsite. I can come over here to comment on posts. I could paste the text of the post here. I could paste the text here, and then I can generate. Now, this is one way to do it. I actually have a different way that I do it most of the time, and I'm going to show you both. Thing that I hate about that one. Okay, let me do it the other way. Start a conversation. Write me a comment about this comment that was sent to. Still doing it. Sorry, there's a bug going on in here. All right, one other way. Help me reply. They made some changes and it kind of blends some things together. Write me a comment about
Where's help me reply? Oh, okay.
this comment. Write me a comment as a reply to this comment that was.
And where's
sent
the comment? Oh,
It was the comment of your post, right?
yeah, but so do I copy and paste that comment?
Yep. So remember, I just showed you to take that comment right here
Yeah,
and you copy that,
right. And you put it where?
and then you put it in the help me reply,
Reply, okay.
and then the AI. Oops, get back here. Thank you. Write me a comment, reply to this comment.
But where do you paste the comment?
Right, right where I pasted it.
Okay.
So right in that same place, right after you give it, because you give it the direction
And then you, okay,
paste
perfect.
it.
Yeah, I got it.
Because the direction's like the prompt, right? You're telling the AI what you want to do, and then
Right.
you're giving it the thing to use.
Okay, perfect. I got that. And that's in help me reply. Okay.
Yeah. So that's where you would do that at. And it's running a little slow today. All right. Well, we're going to showcase post while that's happening because I think that one bug is still there, and I'm going to go report it to Adrian because it shouldn't take that long. Oh, there it is.
Thank you so much for sharing your warm.
Truly blessed to have our paths cross and share those heartwarming island memories. Your words touch my soul, and I'm forever grateful for the connection. Here's to more many chapters in our heart's history together.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Okay.
So if there's any part of it you don't like, of course, you could always copy it, throw it in here,
and then edit it.
And then edit it and take out whatever it is that,
Wow, that's really cool.
Like that.
Okay.
So that's probably the best way to do that is through the help me reply for comments.
Wow, that's really cool. I like that. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Let's take a look and see if I can showcase a post before we go through the AI program, Jennifer. Hey, just text me about that and I'll figure out what that is. All right, let's go over and look at Diane's post before we leave today. All right. Here's Diane. So here's a great Tuesday transformation post. Wow, it's incredible to look back on my journey and see how far I've come. There was a time in my life when I felt deeply unhappy. I was constantly trying to please everyone around me, living up to their expectations and completely lost sight of who I truly was. I remember those days feeling so lost, anxious, unfulfilled, and always seeking approval from others just to feel a sense of worth. But things have dramatically changed for me. Now I proudly live my truth every single day. The transformation didn't happen overnight, it involved a lot of soul searching, self-reflection, and courage. I realized I needed to embrace self-love and prioritize my own happiness. I stopped basing my value on the opinions of others and started valuing myself for who I am. I love that. I've learned to set boundaries and say no when I need to, and to be kind to myself. Every day, waking up with a sense of purpose and contentment fills me with immense gratitude. It's a powerful thing to finally feel free and happy in your own skin. What are you thankful for today? I'd love to hear your stories, experiences of what makes you feel grateful. Let's share and inspire each other. If you're wanting help or wanting to change, I'm there to give you suggestions. DM me, I'd love to chat. I'm so thankful for my husband, Bert, who has stood by me every day since I started changing. So, so thankful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful post. Now look at the photos. There's some transformation. Only thing that I would do is I would add like the total of your weight loss, just so people get clarity of that as well, because that's a big part of your story too, Danielle. All right, I have a hard stop. I'm sorry, guys. Courtney, bring your post back tomorrow. I'm happy to share it tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for my AI Live. Please come back. We're doing this in community. We're having fun together. We're going to help you. Bring your questions, though. If you end up with questions, you're like, I have this kind of business. What kinds of posts should I make? Bring your questions. We could do a demo for you, show you how to do that. And I'm just excited to be working with you every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. Please feel free to unmute as you say bye. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, Elizabeth.
Hi,
Thank you very
Elizabeth.
much.
Have a
Thank
great day,
you.
everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you,
Have a
Elizabeth.
good day.
Awesome. Thank
Bye,
you.
Bye.
everyone.
Tomorrow. Thank you.
Recording.